Okay, this is the last game, playing as white, against the 1865. So they brought the knight through, we brought our bishop through. Like we said, we're not a fan of fianchetto, but we've learned to utilize it. We understand the benefits of it. We understand why people do it. And so it's one of those necessary evils, I suppose. So we push the pawn through and supporting. As you know, we usually bring the 4 knights out, but in this sort of scenario, I'm not using the 4 knights against these high rated players. And now we're looking for a stone wall effect. It's the last game. I'm thinking, let's just try and keep it as tight as possible. And we're just supporting the pawns. As you know, I brought myself up with the stone wall type style. And we're just x-raying through now to the bishop. Castling. And we've gone for the first break. So we're now attacking their pawn. We're baiting the pawn down, really. And we're just bringing the knight across. And again, this one is more a case of a positional type move order error. So we bring the knight up. Capture. And we bring the bishop here, looking to see if we can go and get the queen off the board. Now, do you see the position of the bishop here? Yep, so the bishop is there. So in my head, I'm calculating, I've done the calculation, and all I'm saying is, well, we're just going straight there. No matter what they do, we're going to go and attack the queen. So we're going to basically get it off the board. We need to get it off the board. So that was all I had in my head. I said, well, we're going here, going to get it off the board. I still visualized, even though the bishop had physically moved there, I still visualized that it was there and I can just take it off the board. No matter what they were going to do, I was just going to take it off the board. So I'm going to attack it. So that type of thought process needs to just have a little bit of a tweak in there, because you're going through the games and you're like, you know, spending time over the moves and you're thinking, right, yeah, I've got a golden opportunity to get that queen off the board. Got my bishop here, got it here, and I'm just visualizing that there's nothing else that can take or do anything. So whatever they do on the board, it's just going to take off the board. In the quick recap down below, I mentioned the fact, I'm just visualizing that the bishop is there. There's no issues. Yeah, I can just come here and just take it off the board. You know? So I bring it here, but I don't realize that the bishop can just take it back and win the bishop. So at that point, there was no point in carrying on, because the pawns are just going to get depleted and he's got so many pawns here, I won't be able to defend against all of them. And I said that was enough. So all in all, very interesting games indeed. Smallest of details, very smallest of details for me to get to the stages that I got within each of the games. I'm really pleased and happy with. And as we've broken them down into the detail as to why moves were made and how can we correct them, I'm even more happy because it was a worthwhile experience of going into the open competition. I'd say to anybody, just go into the open competition. I'm sure the higher level rated players are wanting to play any type of player. Obviously, with a bit of experience and stuff, not just going in there just cold and you don't have any experience. Obviously, that doesn't make any sense. But if you've got experience and you've got some skill ability about you, and you're half decently okay with maneuvers, and you feel like you can give them a game, I think we need to all just get into the opens, because at the end of the day, they need to be playing different people as well. And they're going to get tired of playing the same people all the time. Open sections don't have many players in, and well, when I say many players, variation. in the rating levels. I thought open meant anybody can go in there, which it does. I've gone in, I'm only 1376. I feel confident with my moves. I feel experienced enough now to go into like the open and face off anybody. So that's my confidence. But for me, I would love to just see other experienced, lower rated players actually in there and kind of express this open tournament and to really make it an open tournament, so that then it's not just like the 2000s and the 1900s in there. Get the experienced experts in the lower rated areas, get them in there as well and really jostle the game a bit. It would be lovely to see in the open competition, open chess tournament competitions, a wide variety of rating levels, and that would be astounding. You know, it really would. That would typify what an open tournament stands for. And I'm wanting to set my own little trailblazing type thing and say, look, if I can do it, if I can enter it, yeah, because I wasn't blown out of the water, and they were really good games, and there were things that I took away from those games to help me develop my game even further. I'm happy with the games that I displayed. I'd be even happier next time.